You called her Nimbra in a post the other day. Why do you do that?
Well, I do that with a lot of people, like Hutchinson. I mean, he was polling at 0 for about 1 year, and I called him, rather than Asa, I called him Ada Hutchinson, and it just felt good to me.
That is about as honest as Donald Trump has ever been. It just felt good to say something stupid and nonsensical. Now, bear in mind, he is also, while being honest, doing a massive evasion there. Because he went to a nickname that's stupid, but one of the ones that's not explicitly racist. Okay, Asa, Ada, okay, you changed a letter. But why with Nikki Haley did Nimarata become Nimara or whatever, and then Nimbra, okay? Why is that? There seems to be a particular flavor here. Let's see.
It's a little bit of a takeoff on her name, her name, wherever she may come from. But it's just.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
It's a little bit of a takeoff. I look at her name. I look at a lot of people. I do a lot of names for people, like Pocahontas. She said, my mother said I look like an Indian, so I started calling her Pocahontas. Some people say I'm very good at that, but I can't get into too many because many of those people that I named like that are Republicans, and we don't want to bring that up. But no, it's just it's a takeoff. I have fun with it, and sometimes, to tell you the truth, it's a very effective tool.
So look, Bret Baer is actually asking about this. That's more critical than normally the questions he gets. But Jesus Christ, how do you not immediately ask the follow-up? What the hell are you talking about? Wherever she's from.
No, he did. He tried.
Well, he asked the original question, and then Trump said, it's a play off her name, wherever she's from. Who's to say? I don't know. Somewhere foreign, though, somewhere exotic and strange. All that whole explanation was just, I make racist nicknames for people.
Exactly.
And it's
very effective.
It's very effective.
Who knew?
I don't know why, but my base loves the racist nicknames I come up with. I don't know what that says about them. Maybe nothing, maybe something.
Yes,
it's racism.
Know.
That's all it is. It's racism. Yeah. I don't know why we have to get into this argument about what it is. He knows exactly what it is and why he's doing it. Bret Baer knows it. All of the racists watching that Fox News interview and laughing about it at home know exactly why they're laughing about it. She is Indian in their mind and thus deserves to be mocked. End of story. That's the entire thing. And no one needs to learn a lesson from this because everybody already understands it, except perhaps for Nikki Haley, who continues to insist that we are not a racist nation, as she is tarred in a racist fashion day after day after day in this primary.
Well, and she can't say it is racist to attack my first name like that, and to say that, by getting it wrong, you're ginning up support for your base by mocking me. Like, she cannot say that because her entire, if she said that, if this is what Republicans hate, is when you point out their racism. They want to be racist. They want to be white nationalists, white supremacists. They want to have white men always be on top. They hate any kind of equality. They can't deal with it. But if you name it, if you say, hey, I see what you're doing, it seems like this is racism. They're like, what? No, it's not. And they're like, no, but you're the one saying it. I'm just repeating your words back to you. This is a call and response thing. So It's just wild to me because Nikki would be viciously turned on if she named that what's happening is racist. Look at Hillary Clinton, right? Naming that some of the a lot of the sexist attacks for her, and everyone was like, oh my God, what is so woke? What are you doing? You're like, no, identity politics. Oh, just playing identity politics, as if white nationalism is not also identity politics.
Yeah, and by the way, you were talking the hypothetical that if she were to do that, and granted, she's not doing that. She will not point at the crowd and be like, you guys clearly like this stuff. But she did a tiny version of it. She said recently that she was teased every day for being brown growing up in South Carolina. And Cat Turd joined every other right-winger on Twitter in saying, oh, FFS, give me a break. Yes, the idea that decades ago in South Carolina, a young Indian girl might be mocked for her skin color and race, that's so hard to believe. It's literally happening right now on a national stage in 2024, but give me a break. By the way, on Twitter, you know what's trending? Pocahontas. Why? Because we live in a crazy country, and the fact that she acknowledged that she was the target of racism, and that is so ridiculous that they are now photoshopping her to look like their caricature of what they think a Native American Indian might look like or something. And then like, I cannot tell you how many accounts right now, including Republican accounts with millions of followers, are making fun of her in this way. Because she acknowledged that she had been the target of racism, and that's ridiculous. So ridiculous that we need to mock her in a racist fashion. And again, coming out of it, she's gonna have to pretend that this isn't the case. She's gonna have to pretend that Donald Trump and all of his followers aren't intentionally mocking and minimizing her in a racist fashion. And she will not acknowledge it now. And she also won't acknowledge it in a couple of months when she endorses Donald Trump for the presidency. After, again, he argued that she isn't even qualified to run for office. Like every other non-white candidate who's run against him, oh, what do you know? He's found an excuse for why they're not allowed to be president. But again, not a racist country, not a racist movement. This is the party. That's the party that she's running for. It's insane. There were so many tweets that I thought about bringing in here, and I honestly don't even want to show them on the show, but that is what they're having fun with. And by the way, it was muddled a little bit because there were other people running for office against him. Now it's just Nikki Haley. You have no idea how racist and misogynistic this is about to get. If she stays in for Super Tuesday, it is going to be wild how insulting and offensive they get. But everyone prepare for that. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.